Hello everyone, welcome to Learn English Canada. My name is T and I'm happy to see you guys today. It's been a while since I made the video, so I'm very happy to be making one for you guys today. Today's lesson will be on slang. Do you know what slang is? And do you use it in speaking English? Maybe you do and you don't even know it. So, it is very important to understand slang when communicating in English, especially in informal situations. So, let's learn some common slang in English today. What is slang? Slang is words and phrases that are very informal and commonly used in speaking more than writing. You rarely hear slang spoken in formal speech like at lectures in university, a politician's speech, or workplace presentations. So why is it important to learn about slang? You know what? Native English speakers use slang a lot in daily conversations. So if you understand slang, you will become a well-rounded speaker. You will also be able to hold conversation for a longer time, talk to people more easily across different generations, and communicate more effectively in a variety of social situations. Then why not learn some common slang in English with me? So today I will talk about slang that you can use while talking about relationships. 1. Ask out. Ask out means to ask someone to go on a date with you. If you're interested in someone, you might want to ask them out. But sometimes you might feel nervous because you don't know if they will say yes or no, right? Let me give you an example. When John was in high school, he liked Sarah so much, but he didn't have enough courage to ask her out. Oh, why? Maybe because he was shy, right? 2. Babe. Babe is an attractive individual. It can refer to a man or a woman. You might call your spouse a babe, your girlfriend, boyfriend, or simply a person that you find good looking. For example, hey Brian, guess what? I just met my next door neighbor and she's a real babe. 3. A crush. This means you have strong romantic feelings for someone. You probably find them attractive and want to ask them out on a date. For example, Krisha has had a crush on her boss for over a year now, but she doesn't think it would be appropriate to ask him out. It's not easy though. He's her boss, right? 4. Dump. This means to break up with someone or to end a romantic relationship with someone. The person being dumped usually feels quite bad afterwards, right? For example, Erica wants to dump her boyfriend because she has a crush on her new coworker. Okay? It happens. 5. Party animal. This is a person who loves to attend parties. They are very social and love meeting with others and interacting. Sometimes being called a party animal can be a negative thing because it suggests that you like to party too much of the time, right? Let me give you an example. Paul is such a party animal. I'm worried that He parties every weekend and has difficulty arriving on time to work on Mondays. 6. Turn off. That means something that will annoy or disgust someone. For example, maybe your boyfriend picks his nose or burps too loudly. These might be turn-offs. A girlfriend who talks too much may be a turn-off for some guys, right? I love Ryan a lot, but he's always playing video games instead of spending time with me. That's such a turn-off. When he chooses video games over me, I'm so turned off. That's not very nice. 7. Pop the question. That means to ask your boyfriend or girlfriend to marry you. You know, in some cultures, maybe just the man pops the question. But in some cultures, like in Western countries, the woman might pop the question as well. Robert is so nervous for his date with Jenna because he plans to pop the question after dinner. He is really hoping that she says yes. 8. Chick. That means a young woman who is usually very attractive. A man is not called a chick, just a woman is. You know, usually the term chick is more commonly used by younger people. For example, my university professor is such a chick. She's so good looking that I have difficulty staying focused in her class. It happens sometimes. 9. Patch things up. That means to fix or mend a relationship. Perhaps a couple was arguing or thinking of breaking up. If they want to stay together, they need to patch things up. Maybe by talking or sharing their feelings. Ben and Melissa have been arguing a lot lately. They love each other and they don't want to break up. So they need to sit down and patch things up before the relationship gets worse. 10. Cheat on. That means to date or to see another person while still in a relationship. A boyfriend might go on a date with another woman when he still has a girlfriend, or vice versa. This is called cheating, right? Rebecca cheated on her husband last year, and that's why he asked for a divorce. He doesn't trust her anymore. That's very sad. 11. Hit on. That means to flirt with someone that you find attractive. You might hit on someone by telling them how attractive they are or by giving them several nice compliments. But be careful because sometimes people enjoy being hit on, but sometimes they don't. For example, Lisa felt uncomfortable because Bob was hitting on her at the party. But it wasn't Bob's fault. He didn't know Lisa was married. So, have you ever hit on someone? Maybe you have, right? 12. Old flame. That means a person whom you dated or had a relationship with a long time ago. Maybe 10 years ago or 15 years ago. Sometimes people might feel excited to see their old flame. But their new boyfriend or girlfriend might be jealous. For example, Anna became jealous when she saw her boyfriend talking to his old flame. Not very good. 13. Tie the knot. That means to get married. There is another phrase that has the same meaning with this phrase. Getting hitched. After 5 years of dating, Luke and Tina finally decided to tie the knot. Good. 15. Jealous type. A jealous type is a person, a man or a woman, who gets easily jealous when their partner is talking to a member of the opposite sex. For example, a woman might become jealous if her boyfriend talks to another woman, even though there is nothing between them. But it happens sometimes. For example, Catherine became angry when she saw her husband talking to another woman. She has always been the jealous type. Now, I have a question for you. Are you the jealous type? Maybe yes, maybe no. Now, let's listen to a dialogue to practice using slang in English. Are you ready? Hey, Lucas.
Oh, hi, T. What's up?
Not much, but did you hear about Brad and Monica? Brad just popped the question.
Brad and Monica are tying the knot? Oh, that's great.
Actually, Brad asked Monica to marry him, but she said no.
She said no? Really? Why?
Well, listen to this. Monica found Brad cheating on her last week with his old flame Sarah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, can you believe it? Monica caught them making out in his car.
And she didn't dump him then?
I know, it's strange, right? But she didn't dump him after that. I guess she wanted to patch things up. But I guess she really didn't want to marry him.
Well, Brad's always been kind of a party animal, so I'm not surprised that he cheated on her.
I agree. I'm not surprised either.
You know, T, I've always kind of had a crush on Monica myself. She's such a babe. I think I'm gonna call her and ask her out.
Oh, really, Lucas? She just broke up with her boyfriend and you're gonna call her for a date? That's such a turn-off.
Oh, too soon?
Yeah, way too soon, Lucas. Give it a month or so.
Oh, okay, T. I guess I can wait a month.
Okay, I hope you found this video useful. And don't forget to use some of the slang that I mentioned in today's lesson when speaking English in casual situations. Always remember, the more frequently you practice, the more confidence you feel when speaking. Okay? Thank you for watching our video today. Please share it with your family and friends and subscribe to our channel to learn more English lessons. Hope to see you again in the next video. Bye bye!